Okay, so it's always a really exciting time of the year, this time of the year when we're wandering around the forest garden, because there are always trees beginning to fruit that we've never tasted the fruit of before. So we're getting to know them, and it takes years to build very clear pictures of when the best time is to pick a particular fruit or what qualities are. I don't think you can ever learn that in 1 year. And so yeah, we're starting our forest garden here at near Wairoa now. Well, some of these trees have been in for 6 years, most of them less than that, but some of them, this is the first time we've ever had the fruit. So we're wandering around looking at what's going to be in our propagation material list, available on the website soon, signwood and cuttings and rootstocks, and we're looking for propagation material for the nursery, and we're also just looking to learn more about these things. So this is the turnip apple, which is the first time we've had fruit on it. This came from turnip, which is on the Kaipara Harbour, and it's obviously a very red, russety apple. It's quite an old-fashioned kind of apple. It's got quite a thick skin, and I'm not 100% sure that we've picked it at the right time yet. You just have to keep trying them every week, and some of these apples, these older apples, get better after they're picked even, so I'm not 100% sure yet when I should be eating this one, but it's a stunning looking apple. This one here, which we don't know the name of, it's one of the ones that's lost its name, and we've got a few like that but not too many. It's got quite a yellowish flesh, and it's a beautiful apple actually. It's going sort of a honey yellow colour when it's ripe. It's got a lot of russet on it. It's a flattish apple, and I'd say there's golden delicious in the parentage back there somewhere. It's a very rich kind of apple. I like those apples. Hasn't got a very thick skin. This is Monroe. This is a well-known old New Zealand apple. I think this one has also got the name of Ohenimuri. It's come from the Ohenimuri area, which is goes through Paeroa. It's a large flat apple, green skin, russet round the top, bit of pink blushes on it. It's more, at this stage, I'd say it's a cooking apple, but I think this is one of those ones that as it gets really, really ripe, maybe in another month, 6 weeks, it's much more mellow, and it's a really good eating apple as well. Willie Sharp. I haven't had any Willie Sharp apples for a long time. Willie Sharp is another fairly well-known old New Zealand apple, which is flat, quite a flat donut shape, russet on the top. She looks quite similar to Monroe, but they're not as big. Yeah, they're quite similar too. I'm going to do a bit more research on that. They actually seem quite similar, although they're not as big. I'll need to do a bit more eating there, see if they're the same. Granny Smith, the old Granny Smiths. I mean, you can pick these now, but they actually, I think they taste much better in October. Like, you can pick these and store them, and in October they taste absolutely amazing. And you can leave them on the trees a lot longer than this too. We're just doing a few trials here, but it's very early stages for be picking. I'd say don't pick them for another 6 weeks at least. The Granny Smiths. Some of the pears, we had a lot more pears this year. These are Clougeot. Or they're Triumph de Vienna. They might be Triumph de Vienna actually. And these are the hazelnuts. We're starting to get hazelnuts on quite a few of our bushes here now that we planted when probably 4 years ago. So it's exciting. We've got our own nuts now for propagation. What's in that bag? Oh no, that's more hazelnuts. Yeah, so we're just starting to build a picture up of what all these old fruit trees are really like, what they taste like, which ones are best when, and just building up a lot of information about them, and so that we can make them available to all of you. And our fruit tree catalogue's online now, but within the next few weeks we will have up another list of propagation material that you can have access to. So that'll be on our website as well, under shop, and then under forest garden, and then it'll say propagation. So we're just making those lists up now. So you will have access to everything that we have, that we have enough material of to make available. Kia ora.